This is the future.
About 3 years ago, I was so keen on giving my Inaros the highest health value that I invited a couple of my friends in the testing room to sip the highest possible health value of Inaros. Take note that we have reached 14k health values, but that's not the highest, as we still are missing a few Warframes like Equinox, or even Chromo with the health elemental ward, and back then, there was no Helminth system. That's in the past. Currently, my Inaros can attain 13,644 health value solo. Take note of the word solo, meaning, I attain just by only mods and the Helminth system, with no help from other Warframes buffs. Just imagine how high Inaros can pump up those health values right now with a team, knowing the fact that you can subsume Helminth abilities, and as well as your friends into your Warframes. But squad leader, I imagine your Inaros to be soft because it only relies on health values and with no true damage reduction. Indeed, high health values won't count as great survivability without damage reduction, but the build I have for Inaros does give good damage reduction through armor. This is because most of the new mods right now don't just give out health, but also armor to your Warframe, somehow. Both Carnus Carapace and Suction Carapace, which can be acquired through Deimos Necrolisk bounties, don't just increase your health, but also gives out plus 60% armor, which turns the armor of this build to 928 and gives out about 75.6% damage reduction to health. This gets better if the 900 armor from Arcane Guardian procs, allowing you to have 85.9% damage reduction on health. If you ask me, that would be enough to tank heavy hits with your health. And this is enough to out-heal any damage using the Arcane Grey Saw. You can also go with a healing return fast attack melee setup. Hell, a life strike heavy attack setup with something like those deadly fans Quasis will also do. The only thing I hate about this build is it doesn't have knockdown resistance, just like when having negation swarm in your build. But, like I always said, high health isn't always the best build for Inaros. You can always opt out for lower health values, and trim some of the health mods in here. Say, you can both remove Suction Carapace and Carnus Carapace to place both Negation Swarm and Adaptation in your build. By the way, I ended up with 13,644 health with my Inaros because I have subsumed Chroma's elemental ward into him. The cool thing about Inaros is that he is simple to build. Just slap every health mods and add some damage reduction and congratulations, you have a tank Warframe that you can take in Steel Path missions or even boss fights like Orb Mothers. Also, his tankiness doesn't come from any energy consuming ability, and you only need health mods and damage reduction to make him a tank. He is the best in this, but don't expect more, like having some cool abilities that you can use. In fact, playing Inaros is like abandoning all abilities and just getting used to his health values tanking enemy damage. Now, I would love to hear from you guys. How many health values did you manage to get in your Inaros right now? Please write down your comments in the comments section below and let's discuss all things about Sandboy Inaros. Thank you so much for watching. Squad leader signing off.
This is the future.